Naji. Digi. Naji. I don't know how to say that last name. Next thing up is Jamele Hill. I mean, she has gotten suspended for saying something in regards to the Jerry Jones situation. Like, yo, if you ain't satisfied with results, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and hit them where it hurts. Hit them in their pockets where it hurts. You know what I mean? She basically said the real. You know what I'm saying? Of course, she came under fire before. We knew she's probably going to be under fire again. So, like everybody said, she must have something lined up. Another opportunity lined up because, what happened last time, she didn't have no shame in saying what she said this time. You know what I mean? So, the rumor is possibly Fox Sports South. Yo, the number is 404-735-0602. That's my phone number. So, if y'all want to discuss, boom, there it is. Yeah, I was saying, Usi Urino. I can never say the dude's last name. Usi Umiora. Former Giant, former Falcon. He actually had a very good take on. It was a BBC sports show. I don't know the name of the show. I can't tell you, but he, along with Jason. I want Jason. Tell me what Jason was that. Somebody tell me Jason's last name. But anyway, they had an awesome discussion on this BBC show. The host, who was not from the United States, not from America, so he had more of a what's going on in America? You know what I'm saying? He had that type of thing going on. Like, what's going on, man? Talk to me. So that's the type of media that we need. They aren't partial to the craziness that we got here in the U.S. Do you realize, and I spoke about this on the last podcast with my man G. Hicks. The Russians are exploiting the problems in the U.S. We have racial problems. We've been had racial problems. We still have racial problems. They became more, what's the word? Not overt. What's the word I'm looking for? Basically, the racial problems have been swept under the rug when they continue to exist. Damn, this game is good. Eagles is really keeping these Panthers out the end zone, man. In the red zone. This is awesome, man. But anyway, like I said, I will be going back and forth with the game because it's Thursday night, and I know half of y'all are sports guys, so I'm having to still clue you in on what's going on. So I believe it looks like the Panthers are going to have to kick a field goal now, even though they was in the red zone. But when it comes down to it, this country has problems. We got problems. We got serious problems. And our problems are exploited by other countries because they know the problems that exist here. They can go and Russians can buy fake ads on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, Google ads, whatever, and insert it into our social media and have us rally behind whatever the cause is, whether it's go to Charlottesville and riot, whether it's we got a BLM, Black Lives Matter movement here in Detroit downtown, whether it's let's go to Houston's and riot. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, the Russians are paying attention, and I know it sounds crazy as hell. This shit sounds crazy, but it's the same thing that the CIA, FBI was doing way back in the 60s. The COINTELPRO, all of the insertion of fake information, muddying facts, and playing on emotion. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's the reality here. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy where we are with that. Oh, my man, Al. You from Miami, too? You from the 305, Al? I see you here talking, asking, was Moken Jeff watching the Miami Northwest Carroll game? Yeah, Jeff did confirm he's watching that, Al. He spoke when he first came on, said he was actually watching that game. So, yeah. So, Jamele, back to that, Jamele knew what she was facing with that. And like I said, she may have another opportunity lined up. That's probably what the bottom line is there. So, that is what it is. Next topic, my man, Eminem. So, you got a lot of mixed reaction. You got a lot of praise. Like, yo, you see what M did? It went viral. A lot of people like, yo, Eminem did this. CNN actually had him on. You had other folks say, yo, this cat ain't do nothing no different from what some other brothers have done or what, other people actually have spoken out, etc. Okay. Just like my man Fox said earlier, when it comes down to it, okay, M ain't shabby on the mic. I didn't say, yo, he didn't do a justifiable job. I mean, it's a freestyle. That's what I said. It's a freestyle. That means off the dome. That means it wasn't written. And some people don't understand the concept of freestyle. This dude conjured up the words as he went along. So, it was an admirable job in that manner. I will say that. Now, as far as was the best rap you ever heard, no, it wasn't. Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said it was the most prolific or best rap you ever heard. It wasn't about that. It was about the topic and about him laying down conviction that, yo, if you ain't down with my movement, if you are still a Trump supporter and a fan of mine, you might as well draw a line in the sand and choose a side because I don't need you. That's pretty much what he said. He's willing to lose money out his pocket to make those things happen. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to NFL players. Are we willing to lose money? Are we willing to lose money to make change here? Is it happening? Will the NFL players kneel even though Jerry Jones said, yo, you better not kneel this weekend? Are they still going to kneel? Are you willing to lose money? Are you willing to lose money? Are you willing to put your sacrifice on the line to make changes happen? So that's what's admirable out of what Eminem said. He said, if you're a fan of mine and you're a Trump supporter, you might as well just roll on. I don't need you. That's pretty much what he said. Of course, that's after he made his millions. he can't be Cardi B and say that same thing, or somebody just out there, barely just getting fans and right now just newly discovered, because that would be a career death wish. So, but still, you got to have that sacrifice. Let me see. My man Sluggo said, we're catching hell on all fronts. From the NFL, Dove, Houston's, you name it. I'm tired of talking. What is our plan of action is the only thing I'm concerned with. Sluggo said he thinks that he doubted it was 100% freestyle, but it was good that he spoke to the kinfolk. I don't know. I mean, it sounded freestyle to me, man. I mean, he's known to be a very good freestylist, and I mean, his wordplay is a little more deeper when it comes to his written verses, so that's why I say that. But I don't know. When you said what's next, that's the topic here. That's actually my title of my show. Is that you have bowed. Now what's next? Your knees have bowed. You've bowed down. What's next? We've done the protesting. What's the next plan of action? What's happening here? What's going in place? What are the players going to do? What's the plan of action? What's the NFL going to do? What's the owners going to do? You know what I mean? It's the issues are being overlooked by the smoke screen of who is protesting and who is kneeling. They don't even know why we're kneeling. They just, they're kneeling. They're protesting the national anthem. We give a damn about the national anthem. It's not 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 about the national anthem. I mean, seriously, when can you understand? When can you get through your thick heads, get through your thick skin, and realize the situation here? The situation that we're facing, what are we protesting about? When will you be just as empathetic, just as gung-ho about this situation as we are? That's what I like to know. That's the bottom line. Until that happens, I don't know. Let me see. My man Slugger said, we love money more than we hate racism. That's why we aren't on the united front. That is correct. Al said, laugh out loud, Slugger, right. We need an Aaron Rodgers or M to speak up every now and again, unfortunately. Big L said, Slugger, you eating at Houston's restaurant? Start there, bro. Slugger said, never been a fan of Houston's, so no. Big L said, we stand as one and shit can change. Stay separate and everything will stay the same. That's the problem. Everybody don't stand as one. There's going to be some cats like, I need my check. Shoot, man. Jerry ain't messing up my money. You know what I'm saying? That ain't going to kneel on Sunday. Watch it. But I tell you what, like you said, it's going to be real, like Jeff Fox said, it's going to be real embarrassing if on Sunday that whole team just stands up and say, yes, sir, boss, we going to stand because you the one that said, we better not. That means that's super, that was him pretty much sunning them up like, yo, y'all bet not. The number's 404-735-0602 if y'all want to talk about it. That's my number, my phone number. But definitely, shout out to my man Ben, BS3 coming through. What's good with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? My man Ben is an X-Squad affiliate, has an excellent show. He has an excellent show on Mondays and every other Saturday. You can find him on the Two Live Stews Radio Network and also xsquadaffiliates.com. TwoLiveStewsRadio.com. Either way, man, you can find him. That's my man Ben. Excellent sports talk. He can talk about everything, man. This brother talks about football. I'm talking about soccer, but I'm talking about the football that the rest of the world refers to. And how about the United States team getting knocked out of the World Cup? The qualifying. They actually got knocked out by Trinidad and Tobago. So we will not be representing, and I don't know how long it's been since we ain't been in it, but that's been a long time, but we're not going to be in the big tournament that the whole world watches. I mean, we watch football, but have y'all ever watched how much intensity these guys from other countries are watching these football matches? I call it football because it's pronounced. It looks that way, but it's football. It's football matches. It's soccer matches. I mean, for real, people from all different countries. You got the Mexicans watching their national team. You got freaking a lot of the island dudes watching their teams. You got my man, the Ethiopians watching their team. I mean, it's a trip. The Brazilians watching their team. Canadians watching their team. I mean, it's a trip, man, but it's uniting the whole world to be straight competitive. So we try to think that we can do the same thing with American football. Like, yo, maybe they will jump on with support and get their own American football teams. But they know something different than